Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. Let me tell you something, man. Day 3 training camp, right? Day 3 of training camp. It's only been 3 days so far. 3 days. And guess what? I can feel myself getting a little bit excited. And you know what? And it's not just because everything is going great. It has not been lights out for the offense. It has not been lights out for the defense. But the highs that I'm seeing, like I said, there's highs and there's lows, but the highs that we're seeing, everybody, the clips are all over the place. The highs that we're seeing are fantastic. And the lows that we're seeing also is 3 days into training camp. People are still rusty and things can be worked on, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. And one of the main factors going into training camp already, one thing that you can actually see on the field is the intensity level. Between the coaches, the players, offense, defense, special teams, the intensity level has been picked up. They picked it up, and you can see it. Also, the level of competition. The back and forth trash talking, all this stuff is building a certain energy that the New York Giants have not seen in a while. This battle between Malik Nabers and Deonte Banks is going to last all summer and probably during the season as well, but I'm loving it. You got two young guys that are very feisty, physical, and want to be the best. Both of these guys, and they're pretty much almost every play they're matching up against each other because they like the competition. And for the last 2 days, Malik Nabers was getting the best of Deonte Banks. Even today, we can say that he got the best of Deonte Banks, but Deonte Banks the last 2 days has been fighting back and was able to get a couple of pass deflections, in the last 2 practices. But Malik Nabers is as advertised, as good as advertised. He's exactly what you want on this team. He's exactly what you need on this team, and he is a boost of adrenaline. And again, the whole team, for me, and this is saying a lot coming from a rookie, a lot of people are feeding off of that energy. Again, offense and the defense. If he's making a big play on the defense, guess what? The defense wants to make a big play, and these guys are going back and forth. And it's not just Malik Nabers and Deonte Banks. You got Flott, Wandell, McLeod, Hyatt, Hawkins, everybody. They're going at it, and I love the energy. I love the tempo that I'm seeing, and I think everybody is saying it. Shout out to the beat writers. Shout out to the content creators that were in the building, sharing all that information. Always want to give a shout out to you guys. Salute you guys for everything that you do and to keep us informed, man, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't have most of the updates that I have right now. And also shout out to Giants.com, Dan Salamone, Schmoke, and Matt Sitok with all the information that they also provide on Giants.com. So that's where I'm getting my information from. So just starting off early at the podium. Brian Dabol's sitting there, not sitting there, but standing there. And when the subject of Malik Nabers comes up, and Brian Dabol loves Malik Nabers. He loves the energy that he brings. He loves the hard work that he puts in. He pretty much said that for Malik Nabers, they're pretty much putting him in all these different spots, and he's just attacking the playbook. He's putting that hard work and dedication in, and he just, there's nothing bad to say about Malik Nabers. Loves everything about him. He also talked a little bit about Illuminor. He said that, they were going to do the same thing with Illuminor. They were going to, have him do individual drills and send him out for the team drills. But guess what? Illuminor said, nope. I need to get some action. And he actually jumped in for a couple plays during 11 on 11. That just goes to show you, man. Again, I keep talking about the intensity and how the level has been picked up. Trust me, if Coach Dabol is telling you, you know what, you can stay on the sideline and do individual drills, but you want to hop into team drills anyway, that's because that energy, everybody is feeling that energy on the practice field, and they want to get in, and they want to get a part of it, or they want to be a part of it, I should say. He also talked about Allen Robinson, and the discussion he had before Allen Robinson joined the team to make sure it was a good fit. They both agreed. He talked about Micah McFadden and also the tight end Stahl. how they're still coming back from, you know, those injuries in the off season. So that's why we haven't seen McFadden so much during training camp, and we've seen a lot of Deontay Johnson getting some reps with the ones. But yeah, man, getting into practice, let's start talking about the practice notes, man. There's plays after plays. Again, shout out to everybody out there that's taking video. I'm throwing up clips as I talk. It was a competitive day. Now I'll start with Daniel Jones. We saw a couple of videos of some good throws from Daniel Jones, and there were some bad misses from Daniel Jones. So he had up and down day for Daniel Jones. So one of the misses were very bad, like very bad. He had Wan'Dale Robinson. Nobody was near Wan'Dale Robinson. That was a walk-off home run, and he missed it. He probably missed it by like 5 yards. So it wasn't even like it was a close miss. It was a bad miss. They tried to clean it up a little bit. They showed it from another angle. They showed that Brian Burns pretty much beat Andrew Thomas to the inside, got the pressure, which kind of threw off the pass for Daniel Jones. But again, when you're in practice, and people really don't see the inner workings of what's going on in the trenches, and they see that ball sail and that guy's wide open for a touchdown, you will get a lot of grief for it. You will absolutely get a lot of grief for it. But he also bounced back a little bit, had a nice pass to Malik Nabers over the shoulder on the sideline with tight coverage against Deontay Banks. Shout out to Carl Banks, who was right there on the sideline to get a front row seat of that. He also hit Jalen Hyatt for a nice timed route, and also ran in for a touchdown today too. But he did end practice with an interception. And guess who got that interception? Mr. Who's always there on time, always in the right spot. You might fall asleep watching him a little bit, but he always makes a play. Dane Belton. Dane Belton was able to get the walk-off interception on Daniel Jones, and I believe the defense won the day is what everybody's saying. But from all the clips that I'm seeing, Malik Nabers has been kicking butt the entire training camp so far. So let me see what else was going on. So I talked about Illuminor getting some reps in the team portion of practice. Okay, so I saw that. Shout out to Talking Giants. I saw that Bobby had put down that the Giants ran a lot of 4 wide receiver sets today, and in response to that, the defense ran a lot of dime. So fantastic. Listen, you want to see these type of matchups. I've been waiting to see 4 wide receiver sets, and we actually got 4 wide receivers to put on the field now. Fantastic. I wish I could see more of what went on there. And again, also how the defense answered that, with that dime defense. And I've been hearing a lot this week also that they've been running too high safety, and just some differences that the New York Giants have been doing with the defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen. Also, who got some work today? Bryce Ford Wheaton, we got a sighting. BFW, we got a sighting. He had a long completion. I believe that was from Drew Lock. Also, Dante Miller, Turbo Miller. Let me say this. I apologize. One thing I said about Dante Miller going into this, when I did the running back room review, is that it's going to be hard for him to get a lot of snaps during practice. But every time he gets a chance, he needs to show out, and that's what he did today. He had 2 touchdowns today, 2 receiving touchdowns today. One was a nice short pass that he took to the house, so it was just a catch and run. And then he had another deep pass, and I believe that one was from Drew Lock. So the first touchdown was from Tommy DeVito. The second touchdown, the deep pass that everybody's seen, was from Drew Lock. Drew Lock hit him in stride all the way down the sideline, which I'm assuming this was a wheel route. By the time I got the clip, the ball was already in the air for the most part, but I'm assuming it had to be a wheel route or something like that, or a motion and go. What else do I have here? And then on the defensive side, they said Tibbs had a good day. We know that Brian Burns had a good day. They highlighted the one play where he beat Andrew Thomas. Tibbs had a good day too. Pretty much it was, him going against Azudu, getting a couple reps against Andrew Thomas. Had a good day today too. DJ Davison, we got a DJ Davison sighting. He was able to have a big run stop. Again, they don't have pads on yet, but he had a good run stop. And then what else do I have? Oh yeah, Boogie Basham got a pass deflection. And that's my notes, man. I think that's it. So with that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. Training camp day 3, fantastic. Shout out to the New York Giants for building that level of competition up, raising the level of intensity as well, and I'm excited for that. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.